score as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Waiting. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Check 9, check 9. Whip. Watch the whip. Check 4. Kill. Hey, empty. Check. Lucky.
A first carry now for Jordan Howard. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check. Crunch. SOS. Showing it. Jam.
They run with Howard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Check 26. Check 31. Let's go. Great. 46 down, man. 5-4.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. And now he'll turn and off his back foot. He's got it at the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 46 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Slam. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. No. Off. Check. Fresno.
Now Howard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone, how about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Last night, remember I took a guy to the YMCA yesterday. And when I got home last night, I still had the keys to the van in my pocket. I'm like, damn.
In the end zone.
Yeah.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I was like, shit. So I was like, I was like, last night I was like, fuck this. I got up first thing this morning to come back. Yeah, so I was up early in the morning doing that.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. Looking to throw. Garoppolo in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State
put this on the chair over
ringing
there.
the cowbell there on the sack.
Yeah. What? Steal one thing. What you want? Go get me 2 tissue. Oh no, he's not the Panthers today. Go get me 2 tissue.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Oh!
Running back, Tevin Coleman. And all the way to the opposite 45. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards.
I should have been prepared for you being prepared. Should have been the man next to the man.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
What's over the middle?
11.
Blow his nose, Johnson. Oh no!
Play action. Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, alert! Mike, 53. Mike.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
53.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you guys going to come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
So weird. Okay, y'all. Okay, play this right. Play this straight up. Don't want to hit. Just go play it straight up. Huh? Chuba Loopies. Leave me alone. Can't take it.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin.
I was like, get back!
Inside the 20 at the 19. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they still stop the yard or two short, and it's 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Kill, kill, kill. '57's the mic. Watch 57. That's trash. Hey, ram.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Here we go. 180. They kill it. They force don't kill it. Go full street. Here, 57. Mike 57. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 57. Mike 57. Here we go, G.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Check 24. Check 24. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the run. Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Here we go. 180. That's what I do. 21.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Big stop, let's go. Back. Check.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
21. Here we go. 53.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Garoppolo.
Whoa, homie.
And across the chalk into the
homie.
end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Lights 57, 57's right. I'm coming for you. You mine. Hey, check. Who's 57? Mike 57. Brilliant. Hey, Haywood. Big Sears right here. So we got to step it up. Check 13. Check 13.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ward. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Lady.
57, come on. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Here's Wentz to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, check safety, check safety. Switch.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Go. Waiting.
They want this.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here we go, back. 120!
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Watch twist. Switch. Watch twist. Check nickel. Watch the edge.
Hey, stand.
This is Howard on second down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Tight dog. Kill.
Lefty.
Kill. Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Rip left.
Kill. Hey,
watch Sam. Check, Mike. 50.
Shotgun now for Wentz. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it.
36. Wide. Get wide.
On 4th down, it's Howard. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Bandit.
Straight 15.
Mike 5-4. You can't block me. Mike's 54. I got him.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll go down at the 28.
I messed that all up.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see.
I started to take the penalty.
Charles and I settled into the booth ready for
I was like, I need to
3.
get out of this play, but I missed that.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Shoot! Watch safety creep. Let's 5-2. Safety creeping. Check it.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Hey, watch this. Slam.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Here we go. 54. Mike, 54. Here we go. Watch the ship. No. Watch the ship. Watch Ram. Check 3. Say.
Right back to Sanders on first down. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Push him back. Mike's by 4. You. 49. Black. Check 49.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. He's got the first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there. And now they'll have it first and goal.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Go.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Watch the twist. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Bang. Check 24. Check. Rip. He's coming. We got that push.
On first and goal, Howard. Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Under 10. Rush in. Check. Hatchet. Shift. Lion.
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
This is Coleman with a grab.
Earned that.
They get 14 back, but it
Earned that. That was a battle.
And we see another pitch and catch there to
That
the
was a
running
battle.
back. This position just continues to evolve. They
That was
become
battle.
just as
Give me
critical to
dumb.
the
Give me
passing
dumb.
attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Yeah, come on, people! Yeah!
Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
That's all right. Relax,
Definitely
buddy. It's
some
all good.
juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always
Maybe you should
have the
take it a
same
little. Maybe
reputation for
wait a
hands
little.
as wide
Take it a
receivers
little.
do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Yeah.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
25, check 25, check 25. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Win. Kill.
Running with Howard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Check 43. He's checking. Crash. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Ram. Alert flare.
On 1st, they go right back to Howard. Howard has the 1st down and then some. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I know. Why are you doing that?
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Mike 54. Oh, here we go. Oh. Check. Watch that.
I can't believe you.
And that'll set them back 5.
At the 1.
Here we go.
At the 1. At the 1. At the 1. At the 1.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
Heavy on the edges.
At the 1.
Slam. Check 3. Leave 5-3. Great. Check.
They give it off here to the tight end. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
56.
Oh.
I got him.
To throw is Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people
He
might
was at
expect
the
them to run the ball in this
and you
situation,
played
Brandon,
around.
but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
He was at the
They come up in an offset eye. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
He was angry, my friend.
And Elliott puts this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Okay, stop that. Get out of there.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Come on. Relax.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Throw, fellas. Here we go. Move.
To throw is Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
Tried to
Oh,
dial
yeah.
the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
21, 21. 53. Hey, 2. I got you.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
53's the money. 53. Check that.
And the blitz does come. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Garoppolo now. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox, his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
Because they have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe.
I got the slant.
One, Omaha. 53, check 53. Hey, wahoo. Hey, God,
No,
God.
not you. No.
53 is the mic. Hey, let's get
No.
this, get this. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
I got the slant.
65.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looking to erase a two-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Hey, check Mike, 27. Check Mike, 27.
Let's go, D.
Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. Eluding the pressure right. They'll let this go for the end zone. And no, it's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So now
I'm like, just don't get no pass
coming up fast,
interference,
it puts a
okay?
mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, two-score game still.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance.
I'd say 95 or better. I
Oh,
know you always
you
say
make
it,
that
every
much
coach
miss
does.
in the
It's just
hole.
protecting the football at this point.
And there is
knowing
no
that the
hope.
defensive
There
guys,
is
they're
no
coming
hope.
after the ball more than
There
they are the
is
person.
no
They want to
hope.
knock it free.
There is no hope.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Get him, you got it.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
74. Check 52. Check 9, check 9.
Now Wentz. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with
yeah,
the football
that was
right
a
there.
vicious
You've got
trap.
to lead,
That was
you've got
a
to
vicious
protect it,
trap.
and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I got
The
you.
Eagles on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. On third down, they turn to Sanders, and he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board. But we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, you got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series. And because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good. But when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo, he's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. Garoppolo on first down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
So is that 47?
In by Samuel.
With no awareness? Come on.
35-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Another try after the first down sack.
Whoa!
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Garoppolo to throw.
Yeah!
Complete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Here we go.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should
I got the ball.
Able to get there and pick it.
I got the
High-fives on
ball!
that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous
No, that was
performance.
an interception,
Yeah,
buddy.
if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
You saw me catch it. I thought it was 3rd.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it strictly for pride.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
Why are you
As they get it
with
with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Why are you messing with me?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Crunch.
I mean,
Crunch. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. 50 seconds. All right. Let's go, B. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Let's find 7. 50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike.
Just saying.
He
It's
can't
my
hit.
day off.
He's not going to get me.
Wentz to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown.
We trying to bury you. We trying to bury you. Yeah. We not just gonna run the clock out. Oh no, ain't gonna be none of that.
And to me,
Ain't gonna be none of that, Maria.
Grinning widely.
Yeah, I saw you. Yeah, you was back there.
That's the clincher, the proverbial icing.
Oh.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
I'm like, oh no, Maria, we here to run the clock out. No.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Almost every Saturday, Andy makes pancakes. Like I said, I had to get up early to take them keys back.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for Pride.
Yeah! Are y'all playing the ball? Y'all not playing the ball.
Let me. Huge. And someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something.
I never had them playing the ball.
Yeah.
I never had them playing the ball.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
They would have like 5 interceptions, man.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. There's Garoppolo to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Get that
now
mess
the
out of
3rd
here.
down throw incomplete as well. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Here we go. 180.
54. Right here.
Hey, kill.
Right there. 54.
Five.
Cut.
Hey, 1-7. Check, Mike. Man, 5-7. 54. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Showing it.
Hey, 57.
Check. Watch 54.
Stop.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown of the night. And the Eagles able to push through in front.
Well, I've got to laugh here. And I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings.
Exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But that's the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
You got it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Give me the ball. I should get it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes.
They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before the midfield. It's a gain of 35. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
The Broncos riding the bus.
The Eagles are winners here, as we say so from Philadelphia.
The earth is back on its axis. It's all good, baby. Everything is right. Everything is right. Yeah.
You will lose.
Ah.
Daddy, let's do it.
Sure.
Daddy, how did you...
Oh, stop. So, like, do stats really matter? Now I got over 200 yards, 217 yards rushing. I mean, passing. Does it really matter? Yo, let me take a little pause for the cause. I'll be back.
Daddy, you'll make it. Bring it on.
Oh boy, now you all hyped up. Now you all hyped up. We gotta watch that face.
I'm hyped.
Ladies and gentlemen,